Good morning, Aries. Welcome to Kiki's Doorway. Let's find out what your past life wants you to know for June 30th to July 1st. God, Gaia, God, Goddess, Mother, Father. What does Aries' past life want them to acknowledge on June 30th to July 3rd? What does Aries' past life want them to acknowledge on June 30th to July 3rd? What does Aries' past life want them to accept? What actions should Aries take on June 30th to July 3rd, 2018? What actions should Aries take? Okay. What actions should Aries take on June 30th to July 3rd? What actions should Aries take? Actions. Okay. Let's see, Aries, what your past life wants you to know. Okay. So Aries, you have forgiven all those who have wronged you. You've forgiven the masculine side and the feminine side of yourself. So much so that they're flying together. They know exactly the amount of distance, exactly the amount of space your masculine side needs. You know, Aries, now what amount of feminine intuition or nurturing of yourself you need. You know exactly how to give that now to others. You know, Aries, now you have matured into the man and woman that you always wanted to be. You also unlocked a part of your soul that's connected to the source. Aries, you've always been connected to the source. It's just been difficult to sometimes express that openly, because people are used to seeing that conqueror side. They're used to seeing that warrior, that god of war side of you. But in order for you to be that wrath, you had to know source to understand what kind of wrath to demonstrate. Your past life wants you to know that you also are connected. Oh, Aries, I feel the need to tell you, check out dove as an animal totem whenever you get a chance. Animal totem dove for June 30th to July 3rd. It just popped up. I feel the need to tell you that. In your past life, see the feathers. In your past life, Aries, you were and still are the medicine man and woman. You know, Aries, exactly how to manipulate and use the elements, earth, wind, fire, water, and earth, along with your spirit. You learned exactly the antidote and the ingredient in what makes man. So much so that when you were a shaman, when you were when you were the chief of the tribe, this is, you see that crackling? That's when it says, yep. That's when you helped instruct others in their craft, in their abilities, in their skills. You were able to help them to understand their dreams, to help them to understand their ego side, their spiritual side, their conscious side, their not self, their conscious, the part that they deny. You help them to heal that. Be that medicine man and medicine woman in the now. It's needed again, Aries. You see the jinn, the sage. I got my sage. I had to use the fire element. My mom was a Leo. And in order for her to get better, especially with the chemo, she had to use smoke or elements that require smoke to heal herself. If she was not sick, how would I have known to tap into that medicine side of myself? Aries, you have that same, whether it be cooking, whether it be sculpting, whether it be drawing, whether it be anything that requires your hands or the information of the elements. Use that. Your life purpose, you are in your life purpose. And if you are concerned about walking into your life purpose, you have the medicine man and medicine woman within you. YouTube medicine man and medicine woman. YouTube that. That will give you a blueprint on the skills that you have in you that should come out a little bit more. Because these are the skills that you have forgiven already. Maybe in the past, in your other lives, using the medicine man and medicine woman might have cost you prosecution or to be exiled. In this life, it's telling you that all those trials and tribulations are healed. Even the source, even God, Goddess, even the angels, archangels, your deities, your ancestors known and unknown, are giving you the okay to let those fears subside. The actions you should take are what you're about to take, Aries, Mr. and Miss Aries. So see, you're tapping into the elements. One of the elements is the earth. You're using your Virgo side, your your ego and your conscious. You're using both this time. You got the world behind you. You have the moon, the source, the angels. You're mature. You're so mature you got a cane. Look at that. You pimping. You got the pimp cane. Clock somebody over the head if they don't act right. And you got the light of life, the light of knowledge, the light of personal experience, Aries, Mr. and Miss Aries. Call on Archangel Raziel or any angel or archangel that resonates with you when it comes to manifesting your spirit. You have the knowledge. You have the Virgo side. You have yourself, Aries. You have the Taurus side of yourself. You already know how. You're already grounded. You already have the Gemini. You already know how to communicate your desires and wants articulately and evenly. You already use your intuition, that Cancerian side of yourself. You're very worldly. You have traveled as a voyager, as a conqueror, Aries. So you already knew exactly how to use your intuition, but this time is a little bit different because your soul is in it. And from that, you tapped into your Leo, that lion, that core side of yourself. So part that when you found what exactly was your life purpose and what is your life purpose and how you've been manifesting it through the medicine of your soul, then you said, okay, how can I incorporate this in my material world? I already know the spiritual world that I manifested already. Now I want to see if I can manifest it in the earthly plane. So you use your Virgo side of yourself, number 6. And now you said, okay, I now can use the scale to know the pros and cons and how I'm going to implement the next move. From that, you said, okay, now I know I am the master of intuition. I'm now Scorpio. And from that, I can soar with the number 9 as a Sagittarius. I could get on my fiery horse and go out and spread and show exactly what my natural abilities are, what my spiritual abilities are, and that I can and will manifest it abundantly in the now. Spend time in quiet meditation. If you had to use water or earth element meditations or water meditations to give you that equilibrium, do that. Because you are the spiritual teacher. And the things that you're about to show the world will require you to teach and be of self-discovery at all times. The next action you will take is, wow, you already tapped into your high priestess. Yesterday was the 29th, the 11th. So you already used your intuition. Today, on the 30th, you're going to use it twice as much. So the intuition and the knowledge that you have of yourself, now is times 2. You are now Aries, the high priestess. Call on Archangel Haniel. Look, you are the book of knowledge. You are the tree of life. You have the halo. You are now bestowed. You have matured. No longer, Aries, should you feel like the infant, like the baby. Now you are a mature young adult. So show that. Show that in your life purpose and what you're doing. When you do that, start to listen to your intuition. Aries, you already had your intuition in you, but now that you know yourself, now that you know that you have lived the life of the medicine man and medicine woman, now that you know that you have relearned the skills and the natural abilities and the spiritual abilities that made you that shaman for civilization and civilizations. Now you can use it in the now. So have patience in yourself. Don't rush yourself. Pace yourself. Consider carefully what you want before acting. Remember, you're no longer the infant Aries anymore. Now, you are the 11th. Now, you passed the Sagittarius. You got on your horse. Sagittarius, you already got on your horse. Number 9. Now, 11. Now, you are the Aquarius. Aries, you have found your Aquarius side. We are in the year of Aquarius. You found the elements to make you the Aquarius. Whatever you did, whatever you used, whatever steps you have taken, please show the world and yourself the steps that you use to become that Aquarius. So until we meet again, I love you. I love you, Aries. Be the Aquarius that you are destined to be. Okay? We feel that the year of Aquarius will not ever be seen in the human race or in human beings. Show us that it is not just a myth after all. Till we meet again, I love you. I and will see you on the other side.